Today we'll be taking a closer look at Evoke, the revolutionary new composite fascia and soffit system from Alutec, the latest in a succession of products aimed at making Alutec the pioneer in the UK rainwater and eaves market. We'll be looking at how the unique characteristics of the panel set it apart from PVC and set it apart from aluminium, both in terms of looks and installation. Okay, we'll start with looks. One of the problems which besets the PVC industry is the issue of colour fastness. In fact, 10 years colour fastness, life expectancy, decorative life expectancy, is what you really expect from a PVC fascia system. With Evoke, you have excellent colour retention through the life expectancy of the product, which should be anticipated at around 50 years. So, as far as looks go, that's one of the advantages. What about maintenance? What about cleaning? Again, one of the unique characteristics of this product is the surface paint technology that's used. It incorporates a nano additive into the surface, as you see. That acts in a very similar way to self-cleaning glass, which inhibits the accumulation of grime, moss and algae on the decorative surface of the panel. So now, what about installation? Well, ideally, when installing a PVC or an aluminium system onto an existing house, you'd need to remove what's there already. Because if you don't, you add on the projection of the panel you have onto the projection of the panel that's there already, you could throw your gutter too far out in relation to your tiles. If you're using Evoke though, that's not a problem. Because it's only 4mm thick, it can easily be used as an overclad system to save you time, inconvenience and money when upgrading your soffits and fascias and gutters. The dual face on the aluminium composite panel here has a polyethylene core, and that polyethylene core acts as a thermal bridge between the two metal surfaces, which inhibits the accumulation of condensation on the inside face of the fascia panel, which could leave the rafters prone to rotting. Aluminium panels, normally when secured onto a building, require a very costly and very elaborate timber backing system. That backing system is there to provide alignment for the thin sheet, but also to help support the gutter system which is installed onto it. Because Evoke is so rigid and so strong, that's not necessary. Because you can drill a pilot hole into the board, and you can install the gutter bracket directly into the board itself, and it will take the gutter's weight. So you don't need the timber backing board behind it. There you go. The use of a couple of parallel thread screws as opposed to wood screws. And now you have a very, very secure gutter installation onto the panel. So there are other things that make this product very similar to PVC in the way it's installed. You can pin the product as well. You'd use the smaller panel pins for the soffit and the larger nails with the colour-coded heads to make sure that you're given the panel adequate fix into the rafter ends for when you then take the gutter's weight. So there's another similarity with PVC. Are there any other similarities? Well, cutting. This is a standard woodworking tool. There you go. So you can actually cut and install the product very similar way to PVC. What happens if you then want to use a soffit vent or something like that into the panel too? Well, again, because the product is very similar in its characteristics to a board, it's very easy to cut a hole into the panel into which you can insert a soffit vent, like so. But if you wanted to, you can have the soffit panels provided pre-drilled, pre-slotted to take the ventilation. So there's the similarities between the product and PVC. There is one final thing which makes the product different though. Let's say you're on your project and you require an extra couple of bits to finish off, maybe a bent profile, a piece of fascia, or maybe a gable box end on your property. Well, this product can be routed and formed on site. Here we go. There you go. Complete versatility, something that you can't do with PVC. If you want an example, this is the sort of thing you can make in the factory. This can be done on site too. In fact, the possibilities for the product are pretty endless. And the product is also 100% recyclable too.